Okay, let's take a look at the actors panel. There we go. It automatically creates groups of actors for you when you create a scene and a project. But yeah, so it automatically makes these folders for you. They're empty by default because we chose the global actor. Here he is. So before we add any new actors, we'll take a look at editing an actual actor. So here's the actor designer. Um, so there's different sizes you can use for your actors, but basically your largest is going to be 64 by 64. Right now, all the tiles that we have, the ones that come baked in, are only 8 by 8. So I won't really go into too much about that, but you can import tiles and stuff, and we will go over that when I check out the tiles panel. But for now, we can just paint with the regular 8 by 8, and maybe this frame we will make him looking the other way. Let's see what it looks like. There we go. That's his idle, and then we'll add a walking animation where he changes to a different guy every other frame. We'll use the NPC. There we go. Because that's going to be great on the eyes. All right, perfect. Now we'll save this. And now our player globally will look like that. Not so bad, not too bad. All right, so now let's go to a different scene that isn't actually here. We can leave this open. You can go to a different scene here. There we go. Let's add an enemy to this. So I've made this actors panel where you can select a whole bunch of different type of actors. All of them have the code and logic and everything already baked in, so you don't really have to do anything other than tweak a few settings. But for the most part, it's all kind of already done for you. So if you want a player, that's your main player. NPC, companion NPC. So if you pick up a dog and if you want the dog to follow you around, or maybe it's in Roblox. My kid plays Roblox where they have that little guy that floats around you and takes care of the bad guys for you. That kind of stuff. Then there's enemies. There's a turret that fires projectiles. There's a spawner that'll spawn other types of actors. Uh, I won't go over each one of these because there's a lot. Platforms, you can make them move. You can make them different types. Ladders, you can climb up and down them, that sort of thing. But they are self-explanatory, I think, for the most part. I think maybe this pass wall, this one. So it's a block that lets you go through it, and once you've gone through it, there's settings for it becoming blocked. Somebody in the Discord asked for that, and I think it was a great idea. So I implemented that. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and add a basic enemy to this scene. There we go. He was added there, and I am going to make him. It's probably added to the enemy section. Oh yeah, when you add stuff through the actors panel, it'll automatically add it to the group that it belongs in. So here you can see he has 3 hit points. He's going to patrol horizontally for, let's make it 16 pixels, I guess. Something like that. Right? Oh, and we'll make him fire projectiles at the player. And then on his death, he'll just destroy himself. That's fine. All right, so there's an example of an actor that we added. You can make them global. You can, arrange them in the list. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't. That's more just for housekeeping. Um, yeah. Oh, you can start them hidden. If you start this guy hidden, then he won't be there. But if you can set another actor or a trigger, where if step into it or you kill an actor, then this guy will, you can set it to spawn this guy in where you put him or in a new spot as well. So that's kind of handy. Oh, if you want him to turn around while he's going left or right instead of using the one sort of frame facing one way and making it look like he's moonwalking, then this is where you want to go. Same for if he's going up and down for here. I think that's pretty much it for actors. They don't have to be necessarily moving. Here, let's maybe add a few more. Oh, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I want, where did we go? Scenery. This guy. There we go. Here, let's make a moving platform that the player can use to get. Maybe they can jump up to there. Go. They can jump through it. We will make it big. Maybe we'll make it just a little bit wider. Something like that. All right. Oh, and it automatically will create the collision box for you. You can adjust it, but it trims it to where the pixels are anyway. So don't worry about that. So we'll save that. And now we'll make it moving. We'll make it go up and down. And maybe we make it 24. Something like that. Sure. And we'll start the player here. There. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, we'll just go. We'll move on to the variables panel after this one.